Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. Wherever you are joining us, we are so glad that you do join us. And I'm so happy that all of you are all partakers of this great channel, the channel for wonderful news. And we are here again to continue on our resolve to bring to you the discussions, what we call the street vlogging about our homeland. And you know that we are here to always bring you what gladdens your heart. And what are we discussing today? What we are discussing today? We are basically discussing about the exploits of Governor Mbah in Enugu State. The exploits of Governor Mbah in Enugu State. Before we continue on what we are talking about, I must urge you to subscribe to this channel. I must also urge you to share this channel. Share this vlog. It's very, very important for everyone to also engage in this discussion about our homeland. And I also will like you to like and always comment, because by liking you are helping to alert the YouTube and telling them that we are live and kicking. You know, this channel is a wonderful channel. And let me start by also acknowledging the returning subscriber, the old subscribers. You are all terrific, and we are having a wonderful time over here. And let me straight of all, not wasting much of your time, and discuss Peter Mbah exploits in Enugu State. For the first time in the history of the Southeast, I would say in the southern Nigeria, that we have a lot of group of governors that had decided to change the narrative by thinking big. And a lot of them are in the east of Nigeria, where you have the worst of wars over the years. Nothing has been happening in this eastern Nigeria. But suddenly, things started happening. And most of these governors in the east started. Even the exceptional one that has is like a rotten egg in the midst of the good eggs. You know who I'm talking about. Has also been caught in this wind of total change. And he's been caught in this total wind. You know, he now understood that, you know, the politics previously done by him cannot be sustainable. But that's not what we are talking about. We are talking about the exploit of Peter Mbah of Enugu State. I could remember some time ago, Mbaka warned Reverend Father Mbaka, the very charismatic Catholic priest based at Enugu, after visiting the exploit of then Engineer David Umahi of Ebonyi State, the former governor of Ebonyi State. The airport, the infrastructural development, what was happening in Ebonyi State, that he was shocked. And he came back to Enugu. He was talking to Ugwuanyi, the ineffective Ugwuanyi then. He was telling him, look at what is happening, that Enugu State is on the verge of losing out completely. That he was shocked what is happening to Ebonyi State. That if they open this airport and other things they are doing, that nobody will be coming to Enugu State anymore. that Enugu has gone backwards. And he talked also about Anambra. He said, look, he went to Anambra and saw the airport. He was shocked. The airport done by Sawili Obiano. And he said he saw the conference center and he saw a lot of other things that are coming up. And he warned that Enugu, that most of these people that are living in Enugu might not live in Enugu anymore, because what they are lacking in their states are now being provided. It was a shocking, it was a rude awakening to everybody that knows Enugu State as the former or the capital of Igbo nation. So now the challenge was thrown the last election, although a lot of us did not believe that Peter Mbah win fair and square. We know what happened, but that's another thing. We can always move on. Now Peter Mbah came, he talked about changing the narrative in water. Water has been a major problem to Enugu State, Enugu City, because of the topography of that area. So he looked at Enugu, a lot of abandoned projects. Chima Sullivan, the best governor Enugu State had in the past, the project he did not complete. The other governors that followed after him did not deem it fit to complete these projects. They abandoned it. Look at the conference center that was started by the previous government, was abandoned. A lot of abandoned projects. The Enugu International Airport, why is not moving forward, is because of the abandonment of the terminal building, not by the state but by the federal government. But if the state government under Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi was a governor that is prepared for leadership, he would have known. He would have actually said, okay, look, I'm going to negotiate with them, let the state complete that international airport terminal. But they don't think like that, because they don't care. They don't bother care even if the state is going down. Once them and their family are okay, they don't bother. They don't think about where the next meal will come, because they all are eating from the people's taxes and the people's suffering. They enjoy in that suffering, so they don't bother. So now Peter Mbah talk about lots of big projects. They talk about railway. They talk about this international terminal building to complete it. He went immediately to the federal government and said, look, I'm going to, because you people are not going to complete, let me partner and finish this thing, because it's very, very important to Enugu economy and the airport in Enugu. For the international wing to work effectively, you need that terminal building. So he knows that also the cargo session will be of a great importance to the economy. So that's why he started pursuing it. He started pursuing about doing bus terminals, a modern bus terminal, not just bus terminal, interchange, transport interchange or transport hub that will comprise all manners of transport, including rail stations and other things in Enugu and Nsukka. And he talked about, a lot of things, expanding the roads, building mega roads, and building agricultural, recreating what Opara did. I mean, palm plantations, reviving the palm plantations. There are a lot of things that this man is moving forward to do. He said that Enugu can come back again. Not just coming back, that Enugu can be the destination for many. And you can see the passion in him. He's not smiling about it. He's not wasting time. He started demolition immediately. People were going about saying, what is he doing? Because he's trying to do a new Enugu smart city. A new city in Enugu. And you know what is happening in the east? I think in the east, in Igbo land now, they start understanding that there is the need to create new cities, because the people from the homeland are growing. Our population has grown so much. That's why other places in Nigeria have been absorbing millions of us, because lack of new cities that will create new businesses, new employment are not there. So, in not just Enugu, Anambra State is trying to create 2-3 cities, new cities. They talk about Abia State. I don't know Ebonyi State. I don't know Imo State. But these three states are trying to create multiple cities, new smart cities that will absorb a lot of our people that are wandering in the desert looking for a place to lay their head, because they are being chased all over the Nigeria and they have to have a place to come back and do their business. And Mbah is actually doing wonderfully over this. Mbah is causing a paradigm change in Enugu State. Mbah is causing something that nobody can ever imagine will happen in Enugu. It's trying to open up Nsukka. You see the bus terminal, the transport hub is doing in Nsukka. But a piece of advice for him also, he needs to build an airport, no matter how small, even if it's 200 kilometer runway in Nsukka, because Enugu should not run the risk of being a one city state. The Nsukka need to be opened up. I thought the Ugwuanyi would have done that, but because he's not a big agenda politicians, he has no big vision and mission, and that's why he did not take that opportunity to completely revamp Nsukka. You see what Obian Soludo Chukwuma Charles Soludo is doing in Anambra State concerning Ekulobia and the new Oka City and Oka 2.2, Onitsha 2.2, and other industrial cities he's creating. This is what we expect the former governor of Enugu State, Ugwuanyi, to do in Nsukka. But is he going to do that? Did he do that? No, he didn't, because he's a mediocre. He's completely mediocre. So Peter Mbah is quite different, and he started, not just going for a jugular. He mean business, and he started doing these things. And my hope is for him to accomplish all these things, because if he can actually do half of these things he has been proposing, I'm telling you, Enugu will be on another level. Enugu has something that other cities in Nigeria doesn't have. The Enugu is well planned already. You just need bigger investment. You need ICT hubs. You need a lot of things. You need an proper international airport that will connect it to outside world, not just via Lagos. No, going from Enugu to flying, because Enugu can attract millions, at least 3 million tourists. I mean tourists coming from outside Nigeria every year into Enugu. And you know what this thing can do to the economy of Enugu State? Enugu can, is one of the hospitality spots, and is not affected much by this insecurity problem in Nigeria, but it can actually be a game changer, to an Igbo. Enugu ga-abụ egwu achị ma ọ bụ na Peter Mbah mee ihe niile ndị a ọ na-akwadobe. So that's what we are talking about. If Peter Mbah, with this passion he's deploying in trying to change the narrative in Enugu, I'm telling you, Enugu will be a place to be in the next 3 to 4 years. Because think about the railway going from Enugu to Nsukka to Night Mile to Anambra border. Think about international terminal building, hosting a lot of planes, British Airways landing, Ethiopian Airways landing, Emirates, many of them, Qatar, all of them, Lufthansa, Air France landing there. What a marvelous city, what a marvelous Enugu that we are going to have. This is a complete paradigm change, the exploit of Mr. Peter Mbah. I must tell you that I am also praying and hoping that you will also join in this prayer, that this man should succeed, that it should not be a political move only, but it should be a pure development mission vision and mission that must be accomplished. And if it's accomplished, I tell you, an Igbo will go to another level. And that's what we are praying for, and that's what we've been hoping for. I don't know about you, but whatever you think, let's support this man. Let's constructively criticize him and also push him, so that even if he doesn't mean it, so that he will come to the realization that what he's proposing is a big vision and need a bigger passion to scare it through. So I don't know what's your opinion about this. Whatever you think, please go to the comment section. Let's continue on this discussion, the exploit of the governor of Enugu State, Mr. Peter Mbah. Let us continue to discuss this thing, and we will get to where we are going. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying by to watch what we are doing. I plead on you to share this. I plead on you to also to subscribe and also to support all that we are doing. You know, we are here to promote the good of the land and to also constructively criticize what is not going well. Thank you very much, and share and subscribe. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. God bless you. See you in the next one. Bye.